Most people have been there, struggling with a dull knife and a slippery apple, trying to get those slices just right without losing a finger. It is a classic kitchen headache. That is where this little gadget from Rainspire comes in. It is one of those tools that looks incredibly simple, but when you actually put it to work, you realize how much time it saves on a busy morning. The design is straightforward, featuring 8 stainless steel blades arranged in a circle. You just line it up over the center of the fruit, give it a firm push, and suddenly you have 8 perfect wedges. What stands out immediately is the handle placement. They are angled upward, which is a smart touch because it keeps your knuckles well away from the cutting board. There is nothing worse than slamming your hand down on a hard surface while trying to force a blade through a crisp piece of fruit. The grip feels solid and non-slip, so even if your hands are a bit damp from washing the apple, you still feel like you have total control. Now, the stainless steel construction is a big plus for maintenance. It is dishwasher safe, which is pretty much a requirement for any kitchen tool these days. You do not want to be scrubbing around those sharp blades by hand if you can avoid it. However, there is a small catch to keep in mind. Because the blades are so sharp and the design is so compact, you really have to make sure the apple is centered perfectly. If you are off by even a little bit, you end up with some lopsided slices and a core that is still half attached to one of the pieces. It takes a second to get the hang of the alignment, but once you do, it is smooth sailing. It would have been nice if the base had some kind of rubberized footing to keep it from sliding on a granite countertop, but a quick towel underneath solves that problem easily. It is not going to replace a high-end chef's knife for delicate work, but for a quick snack or prepping a lunchbox, it is surprisingly effective. It feels sturdy enough to handle a firm Granny Smith without bending, which is more than can be said for some of the cheaper plastic versions out there. If you find yourself slicing fruit every single day, this is definitely one of those small upgrades that makes the routine feel a lot less like a chore. It is simple, it does exactly what it claims to do, and honestly, it is hard to go back to a knife once you get used to the speed of this thing.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.